party people, hello, it's Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I am here today with project number 8, project number 8 from the April 2022 Bargain Bead Box. This is the last Bargain Bead Box project that we have for the month of April, and I wanted to share it with you guys before I go on to vacation. So, if you are unaware, I wanted to just share with you a little bit about my vacation and what's going to happen with the store, XYZ, while I'm away. So, our wonderful, spectacular, amazing assistant Shannon is going to Florida. So, she's going to be in Florida, and I am going to be at my mom's in Arizona. So, that's where I will be. We will be back to work on May 2nd. I know that seems like a long time, but it's really only like 10 days. So we'll be back to work on May 2nd, starting on Friday, the 22nd of April. Starting on Friday, there's going to be a big, massive cleaning out my closet sale on www.thunderhorse-descendant.com. And I am also going to put all of my jewelry items from www.thunderhorse-descendantjewelry.com on sale as well. So that when we return from vacation, we have work to do. Right? Seems like the best way to go. So I'm super excited for those sales to get started. I need you to know that when purchasing from the sale, I am going to put banners all over and everything and put an announcement on the website, but they will not be shipping until May 2nd when we return to work. So that's the goings-ons. But yeah, we're super excited to take a little time off, have a little fun in the sun. Shannon will be funning it up in Florida. I'll be funning it up with my mom in Arizona. And I'm hoping that my mom is feeling up to going to some of the bead shops down south, which I'm sure she will be. So, super exciting. Anywhooty, we are a working studio, so what you're hearing in the background, again, is me still making packages for these new kits that are coming out. The kits that we have are coming out. I should be having them posted up tomorrow if I get enough packaging made over there on the Cricut. That's what you're hearing in the background. So they should be coming out on Thursday before I leave for vacation. These kits will not be on sale because they're a spectacular price. They're like $12.99. And I made one on Morning Coffee 2 days ago? A couple days ago. So, anyhow, with all of that being said, just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. I will be taking some time off, but I appreciate you coming and watching my videos, subscribing and liking and doing all of the comments and all those things. Without further ado, let's get into this very last project for April 2022 Bargain Bead Box. Down on the mat. Alrighty, here we are down on the mat. So this is what we have left for project 8. I'm going to zoom you in just a smidge. We have these large bicones, a little bit of chain, and then these eye pins, which works out pretty well. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to get all of our bicones ready to go. And how we're going to do that is... I'm in debate if I should do the looper. Let's just see. So I do have a looper. I guess I could maybe give it a whirl. This is the, just throwing things all over the place now. This is the 1.5 millimeter looper. So let's see if that works for this, or if I'm going to have to do simple loops. That's pretty good. That's pretty good out of 10. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We're going to use the looper. I'm going to use the looper to wind up these guys. But I want to show you, if you do not have a looper, I do this every time because some people don't have a looper. So if you have your eye pin, I'm going to show you the easiest way to make a simple loop. So what you're going to want to do here is you are going to want to put your bead on there. And then what I do is I put my finger and I put my finger holding the bead. Okay, you see how I'm holding in between, right here, I'm holding the bead, and I cut this off right by my finger there. Cut that off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your round nose plier, and you're going to want to be down, these are pretty small loops, so you're going to want to be kind of down there a little ways. And when you're holding this, you do not want to feel any wire on the other side of your plier. Okay, you're holding the very tip of it. You're going to hold on to it, and we're going to roll away from you. Okay, so you're holding it, you're rolling away. You're going to roll until your wrist is in this real weird position, and then you're going to let go of pressure, rotate your plier back up to the top, put pressure again, roll some more. Okay, so then what you should have is you should have something that looks like a real off-centered loop. I'm dropping it all over the place. Okay, you got an off-centered loop there. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our chain nose plier, and you're going to grab a hold of it right where the loop meets, right above that, and you're going to bend it upwards so that it looks like a lollipop. So when you're bending, you're going to bend with your plier, and you're going to push this over. Ready? So we're going to go like this. Boop. And that loop should stand up straight. You might have to, you can see mine came apart a little bit. See the opening there? So I'm going to have to go back in and just bring that guy back around to make sure it's closed up nice and good. Okay, so that's what you will get if you do it that way, which is totally fine if you don't have a looper. I'm going to do the looper simply because I have one and we have a lot to do. So I'm just going to do the looper. I'm using the 1.5, and I'm going to put this into fast forward because I'm sure it's going to take a little hot second. So here we go. All right, peaches and cream. Here we are with all of our loops wound up. Now, here's the dealio. I'm going to cut some chain. I think let me see how many I can get away with if I cut this amount. This amount is about 4.5 inches, give or take a link or two. Oh, it's pretty much perfect. So 4.5 inches, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 pieces of chain, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, of course. Oh, it's because this one had a bad drill on it. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but you can see the hole of the bead's like way over here. So this one was not usable for me. So I may just remove the 2 of these because of even number, but you know, whatever. So I'm just gonna line these up here with their chain. Alrighty. And we're just going to put this together. Now, the fun part about this is that we are going to be using some jump rings. And I'm going to use some larger jump rings if they will fit. Let me see. I don't have to use a larger, but I'm kind of hoping to use the larger as kind of like a design element piece. But let me see if they're going to fit in this chain. So if I have, do you fit in there? No. Oh, yeah. They do fit in there. Okay. That's kind of fun. Alright, so let me see. So I'm kind of hoping that I can utilize these as a design element, as I've already said. So what I want to do, let me see if I can get this to work out. So the idea is that one of these is going to go on this end. So we're going to have this guy on here. So we've got a bead and 2 pieces of chain on this guy, on this side. And then this one can move freely. So then what we'll do is we'll take another jump ring. We'll grab our next piece of chain. We will put the chain on. Okay. Put the chain on here. Oop, no, we're gonna throw jump rings across the room to make sure that they are stable. So we've done that. Oh my goodness. Got your safety goggles on. What is going on here? Maybe that one's just weird. Let me try this one. Sometimes that's a thing. Yeah, went right on there that time. So I got one piece of chain on there, and then I put the other piece of chain on there, and then I'm going to attach this to the end of this guy. Right? Perfect. And then I take this one and I attach the next piece, the next bead, and I don't attach it here. I leave it freely hanging. You see how I'm not attaching into the chain, I'm attaching around the chain. Close that up. And this is how we go. So now I get the next jump ring. And I attach one piece of chain. And the other side of the chain. Which can be a little complex. Sometimes your chain can have a burr on it, or your jump ring can have a burr on it. Just that one spot that's not going through. So if you are having the same situation I am, no worries. Just try again. Flip that little link around. Okay. There we go. Jeepers creepers. That one was a little rough, but I got them in there. And then attach to here. Then we move on. We move on to the next one. Let's grab up one bead and then around the chain. So this is just our pattern. There we go. That closed up very good. There we go. And a couple more left. So I can see that my count is off here, but that's fine. Okay, last piece of chain, and I don't think I have any more chain hiding out everywhere. We used it pretty sparingly in our projects this time. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish this link up. Okay, and then you could just stop here if you want, and you would get about, if you put on a lobster cloth and extender, you could have about an 18 to 20 inch necklace, which would be perfectly symmetrical. You could stop right here, right, if that's what you wanted to do. But I have these, and so I'm just going to attach them onto the end. I'm just going to attach them all together. And I'm just going to attach right here because I have them, so why not? Maybe then I can bring that one back in that I was going to discard. Use him too. So this portion will be like kind of, this could be the focal portion, or you could wear it like up the side, you know, like a kind of an asymmetrical would be. Completely up to you, but I'm hoping that I get enough length where I don't have to add a clasp, and it can just be like a pull over the head situation, but I don't know if I'm going to get that. We shall see. I love to do these kind of designs with bronze. It just reminds me of being kind of like, I don't know, vintagey, kind of like a romantic vintage kind of vibe when I use the bronze or the brass, whatever you want to say. Okay, so did I get enough to go all the way around my head? I gotta put a jumper in there. Do. It doesn't look like it. I don't think this would be long enough to go all the way around. So that's going to change our situation up a little bit. What I'm going to do here is that since this one is the middle, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off this link. I know you're like, Randy, what are you doing? Well, because, you know, things are organic and they change. I'm going to leave this on, and I'm going to add an extender chain from my stash. And basically making this portion my end. I was hoping to get all the way around with not having to add the clasp, but that didn't happen. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just taking off this bead. I'm leaving the jump rings on it. And I'm adding my lobster claw clasp because I don't have any other clasps left. So let me see, where's my lobster claw clasp? Here we go. Okay. Just put a little lobster claw clasp on there. Okay. So now I've made this the end of my necklace. And this is the focal piece. So now instead of just doing away with this bead, I'm just going to add it down here, which is why I didn't finish this. So I'm just going to add him into the mix. Oh, dropped it. Add him into the mix because he still would like to be part of this necklace. He said, hey, I was on here. And I'm like, no worries, little guy. I gotcha. Get you over here with your friends. Needs one more jump ring. So like I said in the last video, you can start at the top, the bottom, the side, the beginning, the upside down, whatever. You got this. Alright, so now I'm just going to go through and make sure these are closed up real good, because sometimes when I get going fast, I just get them on there enough. I want to make sure that they're good and tight. So I'm just checking. I'm seeing that some of my jump rings have a little more girth than the others. Maybe they're a larger gauge, which is probably why it's having some issue with getting some of them on the chain. Okay, that all looks pretty good. All right. So what once was going to be something else is now this beautiful thing. And I wish I would have had enough to go around there, but I didn't, so it's fine. And so now this is what we got. Easy peasy. With our little bit of chain left. So I am pretty happy with it. I'm going to have to keep that one. It's pretty cute. Just as a nice layering necklace. I can tell that I got two of these larger jump rings down here that are kind of bigger. I should probably change those, but anywho, here we go. Super spectacular. So that's it. Easy peasy. Project number 8. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you are, please make sure to let your girl know. This is the last for April 2022. This is project number 8. Please let me know if you guys enjoyed the mini series. If you would like me to do more mini series like this, I have gotten enough comments in the past where I continue to do them. So please let me know in the comments if you like these and would like me to continue to do them. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can find me on the internet again. And I'll see you guys May 2nd when I'm back from Nastosi, Arizona. I'll get you guys some photos of this. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.